Top 10 places to visit in Romania. This is a country that's kind of under the radar for a lot of people, I feel like. So I'm curious to see how cool it can get.
All I know is we saw Gabriel Traveler post a video in Romania, and he was in some crazy mountains. So I didn't even know at that point that Romania had these crazy mountains. Also, Romania's known for castles, right? They got castles.
Yeah, I mean, that's like where Transylvania and like Dracula and all those stories are from. So that would be cool.
But let's see. Ryan Shirley's got some good videos where he'll show a lot of specific locations.
This already looks cool in this background right here.
My name is Ryan, and I want to show you my favorite places in the magical country of Romania. So here is my Romania top 10. Romania is definitely one of Europe's most underrated countries. It's a land full of alluring castles and beautiful medieval cities. From the windy roads of the Transfăgărășan highway to the wonders of the Bran castle, Romania has so much waiting to be explored. Let's start this video off in the medieval city of Sighișoara. Now located in central Romania, Sighișoara is a beautiful town with a unique history. Back in the 12th century, the King of Hungary invited German craftsmen and merchants to settle in Romania, and they were known as the Transylvanian Saxons. Now the group settled in 1191 in present-day Sighișoara, and the city rose up to become an important strategic and commercial destination for Central Europe. Today, it's one of Romania's best preserved medieval walled cities. I just love how the fortified part is built upon a hill and it can be seen from all over. Really is a magical destination that deserves a visit. Now just 30 minutes from Sighișoara is the little Biertan fortified church. Now located in the small village of Biertan, the impressive church was completed in 1524 and was originally Roman Catholic and then changed to Lutheran after the Reformation. Now what is unique about this church is that it's heavily fortified with 3 layers of protective walls. Ottoman armies were a threat in the area, and so the people of the village decided to fortify the church. I mean, such a unique and beautiful place if you ask me.
Wow.
Now afterwards we're going to visit the city of Sibiu. Now located just an hour and a half from Sighișoara, Sibiu is another alluring city in Transylvania. It's nicknamed the City of Eyes thanks to its roof windows.
Oh, that's scary.
Now just like Sighișoara, the city was founded by German settlers during the 12th century and grew to become an important trading center during medieval times. In 2007, Sibiu was named the European Capital of Culture, and I think it definitely deserved that award with all its historical sites. Now afterwards, we're going to take a drive on the famous Transfăgărășan highway. Now this is definitely the most well-known road in Romania and was claimed to be the best road in the world by the TV show Top Gear. The road was built by Romanian military in the 1970s as a response to the 1968 invasion of Czechoslovakia by the Soviet Union. Now the military wanted to make sure they had quick access across the mountains in case of an invasion. Today the road is an incredible scenic drive as it passes through the Transylvanian Alps. The road is
gotta be a restaurant, right? That'd be a sick place to stop.
Through the Transylvanian Alps. The road is usually open from July to October and climbs to an altitude of 2,042 meters.
July to October.
At the top of the pass is the Balea Lake, which can also be accessed by a cable car in the wintertime. Now while you're there, you can make a pit stop and do some hiking in the Transfăgărășan Mountains. It's such an incredible area and drive.
There's a little cable car
afterwards, we're going to visit the
too.
city of Alba Iulia. Now located just an hour's drive from Sibiu,
Alba
Iulia is a historic city
right in the
full of
middle,
charm.
like right in this
Now located just an hour's drive from Sibiu,
valley between all the mountains. That's so interesting.
Alba Iulia is a historic city full of charm. Now my favorite feature of the city is the Alba
Carolina that is compared to all the mountains around
it. This massive fortress was finished in 1738 and has a unique star shape. It was built to ensure the defenses of the newly conquered provinces of the Habsburg.
Some people on their little pedal carts down there at the bottom.
The newly conquered provinces of the Habsburg Empire. It became one of the main fortifications of the Roman Empire in Romania. Now today you can wander the perfectly preserved citadel. There are beautiful cathedrals and churches to admire, and it really is an incredible area and piece of history. Afterwards, we're going to head over to the city of Brașov. Now located near the Carpathian Mountains in Transylvania, Brașov is a charming city known for its medieval Saxon walls and towering Gothic black church. The city began
they got their
like
Hollywood sign in the hills up there, in the mountain up there.
Oh yeah.
Black church. The city began like many others thanks to the Transylvanian Saxons. The Teutonic Knights also helped build Brașov in the 13th century.
Oh, it looks like
Sadly, in the 17th century,
castles.
a fire destroyed almost all of Brașov's walled city, but thankfully it was rebuilt, and today it's one of the most popular cities in Transylvania, and thanks to its location, it's a great hub to explore other places around Romania. Now, one of my favorite nearby places is the Bran Castle. It's located just 30 minutes outside of Brașov, and it's famously known as Dracula's Castle. Now, while there is no evidence that the author of Dracula knew anything about this castle, it definitely has a spooky vibe to it. People also associate the castle with Vlad the Impaler, who also didn't really have much to do with the castle. But it's fun to speculate the spooky origins of this fortress. Now, the Bran Castle was built in the 14th century, and it's placed right at the start of a mountain pass, and it was used to defend against the Ottoman Empire, and also became a customs post. Today, it's one of Romania's most visited castles, and I'd love to visit during Halloween time. Now, another impressive castle in Romania is the Corvin Castle.
And that looks like the one that's literally Excalibur is based off of.
Yeah, the tall pointed like tops and stuff.
In Romania is the Corvin Castle. Now, it's located in western Romania in the town of Hunedoara. Now, Corvin Castle is one of the largest castles in all of Europe. I mean, just absolutely massive. It was constructed during the 15th century and was added onto throughout the ages. Like Bran Castle, it has a creepy vibe to it. It was used as a residence, also served as a prison in few areas. I mean, I can't imagine what it must have been like to see this castle during medieval times. I mean, just so enormous. Needless to say, Romania is home to some incredible castles. Afterwards, we're going to visit the Carpathian Mountains. Now, I have to say this is one of my favorite parts of Romania. Now, located in north and central Romania, the Carpathians are a massive mountain range that also pass through Slovakia, Poland, Hungary, and Ukraine. Now, the mountains are home to wildlife such as brown bears, wolves, and lynx. Now, while the Carpathians aren't as jagged as other European mountains such as the Alps, the Carpathians have their own beauty with giant mountains covered in dense forests. During the wintertime, the Carpathians are a perfect place to go skiing. I also think one of the best times to visit the mountains is during the fall when they are covered in beautiful autumn colors. I mean, if I could live anywhere in Romania, I'd probably shack up in a cabin somewhere in these incredible mountains. One cool set of mountains in the Carpathians is the Ciucă Mountains. The highest point is 1,954 meters, and they have this really unique look to them with its rounded boulders. The mountains are located on the border between Brașov and Prahova counties and offer some spectacular hiking trails. Now, while we're still on the topics of mountains, another cool destination is the Lonely Rock, or Piatra Singuratică. Now, it's located in the northern part of the country, and it has this unique rock formation that sticks out like a sore thumb. It definitely reminds me of the Dolomites. There's also a cabin there.
Interesting. It's called the Lonely Rock, but then there's also rocks right here.
Yeah.
It's not that lonely.
They could probably talk to each other.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
You could eat or spend the night at. I mean, it's just such a beautiful area.
Up it. There's some sort of path on the side.
After the mountains, we're going to head over to the Black Sea. When you think of Romania, you probably don't imagine sandy beaches and beautiful water. But Romania surprisingly has over 275 kilometers of Black Sea coastline. The biggest city on the coast is Constanta, and it's located just 2.5 hours drive from Bucharest. There's also other resort towns across Romania's coastline. One that I really like is Mamaia. It's built on a narrow stretch of land right on the Black Sea, and it's a great place to enjoy the Romania Riviera. Now, for our final destination, we're going to visit Bucharest.
Wow, that's a crazy building.
Now, located in the south right on the Black Sea,
huge.
And it's a great place to enjoy the Romania Riviera. Now, for our
they just started the base and then just kept going. They should have just made one more right here.
Yeah, that's like a building you build in Minecraft.
Yeah,
where it's just like a huge blocky building at the bottom. Obviously, it looks better than dang Minecraft. Chill your bill.
Have you seen some of those cool Minecraft builds?
I mean, yeah, you never know.
Final destination, we're going to visit Bucharest. Now, located in the south of Romania, Bucharest is the country's capital with a population of 1.8 million. It's referred to as the country's capital.
Saying this is Bucharest when there's an American flag there. This is the dang U.S.
That's definitely New Orleans.
Yeah. 1.8 million. It's
and a Mexican flag there, I think it was.
The East,
Mexico too.
Elegant architecture. Now, one of the most impressive buildings in the city is the Palace
I've
of
never
Parliament.
seen that building before.
It's the heaviest building in the world.
Weighing
over 4 million tons. I mean, that's kind of crazy to think about. Now, I just love how the long street leads up to the palace. Now, similar to Paris, Bucharest has the Arch of Triumph dedicated to the heroes of World War I and Romania's War of Independence. Bucharest definitely is a European capital worth visiting. Well, that is it from our Romania top 10. Let me know
lots
where
to
your
visit
favorite
in
place is
Romania.
in Romania.
A good chunk of cities, a good chunk of mountains.
Yeah, there's like, it's cool that it was like mostly like nature and small towns, like stuff like that. And then you also can go to Bucharest, which actually looks really cool.
Yeah, and surprisingly, like there wasn't actually that much around Bucharest to do. You have to like go through the mountains into that central area to where it seems like a lot of the stuff he visited or he showed.
A Romania road trip is in order. I'm sure we'd have to go there for many, many months to see everything we want to do, especially if we're going to go on some of those very cool looking hiking trails.
Road trip in time. Let us know some extra spots to visit on a road trip, some more epic nature spots.
We'll probably just stumble upon some if we're driving down that or up that crazy road.
We can just drive the Carpathian Mountains, just go.
That'd be cool. Maybe they have a road that just goes right up the middle.
Yes.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.